Hey everyone, welcome back to the next chapter. I'm Bethany and today I'll be reviewing The Ballad of the Whiskey Robber by Julian Rubinstein. So this book takes place in 1990s post-communist Hungary, and our main character is Attila, who is actually Romanian from the area of Transylvania, but he decides he needs to escape from Romania in search of a better life, and he does this by climbing under a train and riding it all the way to Hungary. So once he's there, he has to find ways to support himself, so he does various miscellaneous jobs so he can do what he really loves, which is play hockey. And I'll tell you right up front, he's terrible at it. And unfortunately, neither odd jobs nor hockey pays the bills. So eventually he finds himself living a life of crime. And what starts as pelt smuggling eventually becomes bank heists. And he was a very successful bank robber. What I loved most about this book is that it was true. The book reads like fiction, and I constantly had to remind myself that it was actually reading about a real person. Yeah, Hungary isn't a country I know a lot about, and information about life in post-communist era there and the effects of Western culture. And this book really brought that to life. That kind of information can really easily be kind of dry, but the author did a really good job wrapping it up in a context of a larger-than-life character and made it really fascinating. I really think Attila's story couldn't have taken place in a different place and in a different time. All the circumstances of what was happening in the world at that time and in his country really lined up perfectly to make it possible for Attila to do what he did. So this book does start out a little slowly as the author's building to the excitement of Attila's life of crime. He has to set up that scene first, but it really gets going and it gets really good. So don't give up too soon on it if you feel like it's dragging. Even though the book starts out with Attila in jail, I still found myself wondering what's going to happen to him and rooting for him, hoping he's going to get away from the police and that he's going to be successful in these bank robberies. But at the same time, I was also rooting for the poor detective who constantly had Attila slipping through his fingers and hoping that this time he would catch him. So my family actually almost didn't get dinner one night because I really didn't want to put down this book. I needed to know what happened, even though the book starts out telling me exactly what happened. I had to see how we got from point A to point B. So I hope you enjoyed this one as much as I did, and leave me a comment below letting me know if you've read this and what you thought, or if you haven't read it yet, let me know something unbelievable that you've done in your life. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, and that way you won't ever miss what's happening in the next chapter. Thanks for watching.